What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? That was an average clap, but it stung. Today we have the Streamlight MegaStream, we have the Streamlight MacroStream, and we have the Streamlight MegaStream. So most of the video is going to be about the MegaStream, but we will compare all three of them. So hopefully I can help you figure out which one is right for you. Lumens, candela, and runtime for the MegaStream are up here on the screen. As you can see, it has three different settings: a high, medium, low. This is the lumens, candela, and runtime for all three of those. I am going to pull up the lumens and candela on the micro and the MacroStream as well here. Just keep in mind, there's been several different versions of the micro and MacroStream, so yours may be a little different, or what you're seeing may be different. This is the lumens and runtime for the ones I have. Screenshot it if you want. As far as size, you can take a look at the sizes as well. The MegaStream is a little bit taller, a little bit heavier, a little bit girthier as well. And we are going to step outside and do a beam comparison here in just a second. Before we do that, you should probably go and subscribe to my channel. Controls are very, very simple. You give it a half press, and that's going to be momentary. You give it a full press, like a lot of lights, that's going to be constant. It's going to stay on constantly. The thing that's a little different, when you press the light, that's going to be one press, single press is going to be high. If I double press it, that's going to be medium. If I triple press it, mess that up, triple press it, that's going to be low. So singles high, double medium, triple low, easy as that. I don't believe this light has the Streamlight 10 tap programmable feature. I played with it a lot and it was not in the menu. Sometimes Streamlight lights, you press the button 9 times, hold it on the 10th, and it will do different pre-programmed things. Like some lights it will enable and disable strobe. A light like this, I was wondering if, because the light goes kind of high, medium, low, if it would reverse that order, but it doesn't have that, so don't worry about it. But I don't know if anyone's gonna ask that, so I figured I would mention it. All right, the battery inside here, wrong side. I was trying to pull the head off and it comes off the tail cap. The battery in here is a Streamlight branded battery. It's a 3500 milliamp battery, the SL-B34. It has a USB-C built right into it. Has a charging indicator on top as you're charging it. Red means it's charging, green means it's good to go. And then the top of the light here, near the head of the light, has a sleeve, and you can pull that sleeve down. So you can either take the battery out and swap it if you want to, or you can charge the battery right in the light, whatever you want. And I like having both of those options, is a good thing. We are gonna step outside and do the beam comparison. Just so you know, I'm only gonna compare these three because I don't really have any lights remotely similar to these from different brands. So I looked around and I'm like, I have nothing except for a really old Streamlight, like a 15-year-old Streamlight light. It's just not worth comparison. So let's step outside, do the beam comparison on these three, and I'll be right back to tell you about the rest of the features. All right, this is the MicroStream on high, the MicroStream on low. This is the MacroStream on high, the MacroStream on low. Now we have the MegaStream on high. I don't know if you can tell, but the hotspot in the candela is way better. Even the peripheral light's pretty huge. That's high. Oh, hold on, I messed that up. There is medium. And there is low. What do you think of the beam comparison? To be honest, I haven't done it yet. I plan to do it later tonight when it's dark, so I don't know what the beam's gonna look like, but being this is significantly higher candela, I'm assuming the beam's much tighter and it's just a much better beam, but we'll see. All right, what do I want to talk about? The lens. In the manual on the website, it said this lens is a unbreakable polycarbonate lens, and when I see something like unbreakable, I'm like, challenge accepted. Like, what are we gonna do to break this? Can we hit it with a hammer? Do we have to shoot it? Like, what can we do to break this lens when I saw that? All right, the clip is a metal clip. It's not technically a reversible clip. Like, there's nowhere on the top of the light if you wanna carry it bezel up. You could put it, the bottom portion of the sleeve that goes up and down, the clip does fit on there. It's the same size, but if you do that, then the sleeve that goes up and down is going to be moving. So I don't really recommend that. I think this is definitely designed to be tail cap button up, which is what I prefer anyway. The body on the light is standard, what you'd expect. It's an aluminum body, has an anodized finish, all standard stuff there. Price right now at the time I'm making the video is between $80 and $100, of course, depending where you're looking. It comes with a cord and it comes with a belt holster as well. And then Streamlight has a very, very good lifetime warranty. As far as testing, I've had this for about a month, carried it in my pocket for about a week. I did the drop test. It's rated for up to 2 meters, so we dropped it a few times to make sure it could handle that. I did a runtime test, of course, to make sure the battery lasts as long as Streamlight says it does, and it did, no problem there. I did the waterproof test. It's rated for up to 1.5 hours underwater. We did that, didn't break it, no problems there. Recharge test. Once the battery was dead, I recharged it, and it took a little over 4 hours. Actually, a little over 4.5 hours, excuse me. So that's how long it takes to recharge that battery when the battery is completely dead. And let's talk about the pros. The biggest pro for me with Streamlight is always going to be the value. You get a very good quality light at a respectable price. They always bring, they're the OGs of high value lights. I like the controls. The controls are simple. I'm happy that this is not just a tactical light, it's like an EDC light. So you have the high, medium, and low, but it defaults to high. And that's exactly how I personally would want the light set up. So I like the controls a lot. I like the rechargeable battery, not only that it's USB-C, which pretty much all of them are USB-C now, but I like the option of either charging the battery in the flashlight or taking the battery out and swapping if I need to. That's how I prefer to have that set up. The clip is fine, the light, everything else about it's fine. No issues there. There's nothing I would really change. I personally prefer to carry lights that have a flat form factor. So kind of like the Streamlight Wedge. Anything that's really flat, it just feels better in the pocket to me. The round flashlights are definitely more popular, but personal preference, I like the flat flashlight. So I wouldn't put this in my pocket, but it's a fantastic light to put in a bag or in a car or anything like that. Again, plenty of people carry lights this big. It's not enormous, it's not ridiculous, but I prefer the Wedge or the Wedge XT or something flat. It just feels better in the pocket. With that said, I did carry this MicroStream and MacroStream for a very, very long time. And now my son carries the MicroStream. That's why it's all beat down and the tail cap button is missing there. Overall, it's a dope light. No problems, no issues. I like it. If you're looking for a light that size, that is a great one to look at. Thank you to Streamlight. I greatly appreciate their support over the years. They've sent me a bunch of TLR7s and 1s and a bunch of handhelds and the wedges and all that stuff. So a big company like that supporting me is greatly, greatly appreciated. More important than that, thank you boys and girls for watching. If you think I deserve it, please hit the subscribe button. The likes and the comments are great. They truly help, but I need the subscription. So if you think I deserve it, click the button. I appreciate it. Santa appreciates it. Be good and stay blessed.